and welcome back to Meal Kit Reviews. Flashlights, we all need them, right? We all use them, right? There's a huge amount of flashlights on the market, right? Absolutely loads of them. Biggest problem that you got is what is going to give you good value for money and really do a good job at the end of the day. There's so much trial and error out there, right? It's a real shame. But when it comes down to it, you all know what a fan I am of 511 Tactical, and at the end of the day, when they started bringing out flashlights, I just had to try them. Sorry. This one's the TMT A2. I say that a bit better with my teeth in. This one runs on AA cells, 2 of them. Actually comes with the flashlight, I must say, batteries included, right, and they were there. Right, it's one thing I like about 511 flashlights, you always get the batteries with them, right, I think you do with all of them, apart from one if I remember rightly. But when it comes down to it, it's such a change, right, from having that batteries not included on the box. But at the end of the day, when you take a look at this, this is just to give an idea, right, how hell-bent 511 are on maintaining the quality of their products. This comes with Duracell batteries, not those cheap and nasty pieces of junk that last you 5 minutes, right? You're getting the best quality batteries that money can buy, complete with the flashlight, so it gets you straight on the, on the point of being able to make proper use of this right from the point where you open the packaging. And I think that's great. Right, there's a lot of manufacturers, they will send you batteries, right, but they tell you to be sort of, 20 pence batteries will last you 10 minutes, but it gets it working, and I suppose it makes it, it gives you a chance to prove that it's not broken. Performance of this flashlight, well, you've got 3 light settings on this. You've got 200 lumens, which is sort of, if you first push the button on there, you've got a tactical button on there, and it also clicks and locks on. Right, so your first, that's 200 lumens. If you go back to the off position and do it twice, the second one, 12 lumens. And if you go to 3 fast clicks, you've got the strobe effect. Okay, and you can lock that on by pressing the button in so it clicks. On the 200 lumen setting, the brightest one, it will give you 1.5 hours continuous light on a fresh set of good quality batteries. On the 12 lumen setting, a staggering 57 hours. That's a long time, right? That's really long, right? But it does a good job. To me, having dual light output, dual levels of light output is very important. Right, there's many an occasion you don't need 200 lumens. Right, 12's more than adequate if you need to see your way around a campsite, down a dark alleyway, find something you've dropped in the car. Right, 12 lumens is more than adequate for that. In fact, 200 lumens could be a bit of a disadvantage at times. You're creating a very bright area around you, right, which you don't need. And one thing I have a tendency to do, if I need low output, because bearing in mind, as soon as you touch this button you're getting 200 lumens, I normally put the end of the flashlight in my hand because I know what's going to happen. I just go 2 flicks, right, and lock it on. Right, that way the light's contained within your hand. You can just see it very, very gently. It's that simple, right? But it's just the way that I do it, right? So straight away you can see what's going to happen when you take your hand away from the business end of that flashlight. It's made out of what appears to be aircraft grade aluminium. The actual flashlight itself is quite light, right? But it's a nice handful. You've got a tactical beveled edge on the end here, castellated end on there, right, which really gives a little bit of bite. The other little thing that I did see somebody do once, right, they had a flashlight that didn't have that castellated edge on it, and they put it down, they had it alight and they put it down on the table and just left it sitting there. And when they come back to it, the batteries were flat. At least with this, I don't know how well it'll show up on here, you can just see that with having that castellated edge there, right, just lets you know that the light's castellated at up on end. When it comes down to it, 511 flashlights, love them to bits. Never ever had a problem with the ones that I have. The other one I have runs on CR123A batteries. Right, they're great, like get good shelf life. Mind you, if you get lithium batteries for the AA's, they have a 10-year shelf life as well as the CR123A's do. The other flashlight I've got from 511 runs on AAA's, right, and that's great. It's just a pen torch. It sits in the top pocket of my tactical vest and it's always on hand, and a great little flashlight it is too. I like that a lot because it's very lightweight, and if you need to stick it in your mouth while you're writing, you know, it's not too much strain on your teeth, like, especially when you get to my age, you start thinking of things like that. Water resistant construction. The impact resistancy on this is stated at 2 meters, which I believe that this is very well constructed. The pocket clip. How many times have you had something with an F pocket clip? Listen to that. That is a stamped or pressed steel clip, which, believe you me, right, it's as solid as a rock. It does work, right, and it keeps things just where it's supposed to be. You stick this in your trouser pocket with it clipped onto the pocket itself, it doesn't move. I've even caught this on seat belts in cars and so forth, and it's not bent it, but being still, if it does bend, right, I dare say you can remove it and straighten it. Right, so it's not a problem. I'm sure if you managed to break it, I'm sure if you got in touch with 511, you could probably buy yourself a replacement. Most of the 511 flashlights that I've come across come with this wrist lanyard. Right, a lot of people don't like them, some love them. I've put it on here because it came with it for the review. I don't normally use them, right, but it's a breakaway lanyard, right, for safety's sake. I mean, if you've got your hand in here and the assailant grabs hold of the flashlight, they haven't got control of you, it will actually break away. What else can I say? Not a lot. Right, thoroughly recommend it. It's worked well. I've had it a couple of months. Right, it's used a lot. I've done a couple of sets of batteries in this so far. Right, so it's had a fair old run around the block. Right, the one thing I do like is the O-ring that's in here. It's not like a conventional rubber O-ring. It looks like it's specially designed, and I like that because it just goes to show attention to detail and the fact that 511 have got their finger on the pulse and they take great care in the quality of their products. Any questions, please drop me a line. If you're new to Milk It Reviews, please hit the subscribe button. Right, there's lots more reviews coming up in the near future. You will find that there are plenty of opportunities for you to see new products coming out, so if you just hit the subscribe button, you'll get the reminders down the left side of your screen. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.